Hey guys, welcome back to Mr. Abadi TV. Today we're going to be doing some ukulele. We're looking at a new chord today which is D minor. Okay, so let's have a look first of all at what that chord looks like on a chord box. Okay, so first we're looking at this D minor chord. Now you might notice that this chord is very similar to F. If we cover up this note here and we see that this number 1 and this number 2 are there, that makes it an F chord. And all we've got to do is add our extra third finger to make it a D minor chord. Okay, so let's see what that looks like on the guitar, on the ukulele when we play it. Okay, so to build this chord on the ukulele, what we're going to do is we're going to start with our middle finger, and it's going to be in the place of an A minor on the top string on the 2nd fret. Do we see where that is? Right close there, okay? Our first finger, as we know with this one, it goes 1, 2, 3, like that, and then our third finger is just going to fit under here. Now, what you need to do is just move your middle finger along slightly so you've got enough room to fit your third finger in there as well. If you need to turn your hand a bit to do that, you can. Okay, but that's a D minor chord, what it looks like. So when we play it, it sounds like this. Okay, so see if you can try and build that. Remember, watch again, start with the A minor, then move it down to make an F. Now you've got to try and get this third finger on the same fret underneath like that, okay? And that's how you play a D minor chord. Okay, so have a go at doing that a couple of times. Let go of the ukulele and try and build it again, starting with the A minor, then making it an F, and then making it D minor like that. Now I know what you're thinking. What's the point of all of this? How am I going to make a song with just this D minor? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to use 2 other chords that we should have learned if we watched the other videos, and we're going to try and put them together to make one song, okay? So let's see these other chords first. Okay, so like I said before, we're going to start on the D minor chord. Now the next chord we're going to move to is F, okay? Now if you look very carefully, what I've done is I've done a little dot here to show where our third finger used to be, and drawn a little arrow and an X to show that we just take that off to play the F major chord. So we go from the D minor, and watch, this third finger is going to come off there to make an F major, okay? Very straightforward. Then, to change to the next chord, what we're going to look at, this second finger here that we've got, it's going to come off the top and it's going to go to the bottom, and to make the start of G major. Let's have a look. So there's that number 2 coming off the top and it's going to the bottom. So your middle finger is going to go from the top to the bottom of the ukulele to be able to play these chords in order. Okay, so how does that look when we actually play the ukulele? So remember, we're going to start with the A minor to get our chord right, then make it an F, and then third finger underneath to make it the D minor. All together, okay? So like I just said on the chord box video, to change to the F major, all we have to do is lift this finger here, which is our third finger. So we just lift it off like that to make it F. Just like that, okay? Then, what we do is we get this middle finger and we take it from the top and it goes to the bottom on the same fret. So you're going from the top to the bottom. Now your first finger is going to move up 1 and move along, so it goes into the same fret, and your third finger is going to close that down to make G major. Okay, watch again. So I start with my D minor. To build that, start with A minor, F, and then your third finger to make D minor, lifting this finger, F, moving this finger down to the bottom, and then that one up, and then that one across to make G. Okay, so what I want you to do is to slowly practice that change, okay? Going from D minor to the F to the G. Just one strum on each until you get used to doing those in that order, okay? And then what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and put them together to try and make it into a song. Now the song we're going to play is going to be Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. Now I'm pretty sure you already know that song quite well because it was a very big hit. But if you don't, go and have a listen to it now and get used to how it sounds and familiar with the changes in the song. Because what we can do is we can play along with the song using these chords that we've looked at in this video. Watch. So, in order, like I said, these chords can make Uptown Funk. So we're going to start with the D minor again. Remember, build it from the A minor, F, and then D minor. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to strum and count to 4. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to play the F chord and go 1, 2. And then we're going to move it down to the bottom and move the G up there and go 1, 2. Okay, and like I said, you need to practice that so you can get it moving quite fast in time with how I play it. If you can't do that yet, just take your time and practice playing through. 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now if you're able to play along with what I've just done there, then you are ready for this next part. Okay, so once you're quite comfortable with those, you can try and play along with the Uptown Funk. Okay, so it goes like we said. Uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up. Now again, I've said before, I'm not the greatest singer in the world, but it's pretty much these 3 chords all the way through, bar a couple of little parts. So what I want you to do here, it's a little bit of homework. I know you're at home anyway, but homework without me. You play the song, Uptown Funk You Up, and I want you to try and play along with it, Uptown Funk. Okay, so you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's the whole girl, and girl, say masterpiece. Smiling, running, living it up in the city. Okay? Now, if you use a YouTube video of Uptown Funk, or if you've got a recording of it, or if you use Spotify or whatever, okay, you can just play it and start playing along with it, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, boom. Do 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 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. Okay, now just get used to playing these chords as well as the F and the G that we learned last time. Okay, so practice that along with the song and see if you can play it.